3 EAS videos ago, I sent the peanut butter demons to y'all's house, alright? And if you hadn't liked the video, the peanut butter demon would have rated you for all your worth, alright? You would have been peanut butterless. And then 2 EAS videos ago, I did the same thing, but with jelly. So I think people started, piecing together my little plan here, thinking I was gonna send the bread demon next, right? So they started locking all their bread in, Fort Knox style vaults, but here's the thing. This video, I'm sending the butter demon to your house. What, you thought I was gonna have an ungrilled PB&J? Yeah, so while you were defending all your bread, bro, the demon's already on his way. There's nothing you can do about your butter, so you might as well like the video if you want to keep it. I'm just saying, look, I'm for you. I'm just trying to protect you from the demons I'm sending after you. Anyways, that being said, threatening my audience aside, we've gotten that over with now. We're gonna get into some EAS videos, and I think we actually have some pretty interesting ones today, so let's hop right into it. Now, the first video we're gonna be watching today is called Unnatural Habitat Made by Guns Day. And judging from the thumbnail of this video, bro, I think it's gonna be a wacky one. We got some demonic animals on it. I think it was like some kind of skinwalker deer. So you know what? Let's just hop right into it. It's probably gonna be creepy. Bro, wow, this is so fuzzy. Don't turn off your device and turn up the volume or risk your liffy. Damn, the CDC is straight up threatening y'all. Y'all getting threatened by this and the butter demon? Y'all must be having a rough day.
The President of the United States of America has authorized this national emergency message. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention has detected mysterious disease these days.
Oh, hell no, we going down this route.
Terrestrial
disease
animals,
route.
such as dogs, cats, deer, giraffes, goats, bears, sheep, and more, although it is estimated that it can also affect sea and air animals. This unnamed disease causes animals to develop red deformities and mutations in various parts of their bodies, sprouting what appear to be roots and, in some cases, humanoid hands.
Bro, I love how they pronounce things. You got humanoid hands. But also, for those who understand this, doesn't this seem like it's gonna go down the zoocosis route? Bro, that game was a pile of garbage. I'm gonna be real with you, at least at the time of its release, which is when I played it. Ah, hell nah, dude. Anyway, sorry. I'm distracting from the EAS.
Mutations such as human-like denture smiles and exponential limb growth have been seen in other animals.
Brother, human creepy smiles?
Which infects its host from the inside until it gains total control of the infected, and then proceeds to infect other animals.
Alright, we got Cordyceps 2.0 here.
Are fully aggressive towards humans. However, no infected humans have yet been recorded. A curfew has been declared in the states with the most abundance of forests, such as the states of Alaska, California, Idaho, Oregon, and Colorado. The inhabitants of the aforementioned states are recommended to follow the following rules. Stay in your home. Close doors and windows. Do not turn off your communication device. Do not make unnecessary calls. If your pet begins to behave strangely, do not hesitate to remove it from your home for the safety of you and your family.
Hell nah, dude. Hold up. Y'all think I'm ever gonna get rid of Butter? For those who have been watching this channel for a little bit, y'all know Butter's too precious to get rid of, alright? She's immune. I'm claiming it right now, alright? She can't be infected.
The National Guard has been sent to the states with a curfew to control the situation and the chaos. Do not disobey the authorities for any reason if they give you an order. Next, images of the infected animals will be shown so that you can recognize when they are in danger.
Dude, this is gonna be where the creepy part starts, I bet. We're gonna be... Bro, it's no deer head, or no head deer. Is that a giraffe? Oh my god, what? Okay. Full stop. This is the creepiest one I've seen so far. Holy shit. Okay, so clearly that's a bear. Well, supposed to be a bear, but look at those eyes. And dude, okay, that's actually so terrifying. The claws are just so unnaturally long. He's like foaming at the mouth almost, and those eyes, bro. Holy shit. Nah, they cute. All right, I'd make a burger out of the. Okay, that's not what I do to cute things. All right. What the fuck is even that, bro? Wait, no, seriously, what the hell is that? I can't even tell what. Is that a penguin? No. Forget that. Bird? Of some? No. A bat? I miss you, owner? That was a dog. No, a pog. All right, let me butcher words.
Estados Unidos Mexicanos ha autorizado este mensaje de suma urgencia.
No speak español? Wait, hold up. Alright, I'm sorry y'all who speak Spanish, but ya boy doesn't. Actually, ya boy may have done, you know, a little Duolingo. I mean, il come manzanas. Yeah, I guess y'all can just call me bilingual at this point. Nah, but for real, I'm sorry for all you Spanish speakers, but I'm probably going to skip this part because it's just going to be me just, you know, sitting here being like... But yeah, that was Unnatural Habitat, and oh my god, if I saw any one of those animals, I would absolutely shit a brick. Okay, maybe not the rhinos, those boys kind of cute, but that bear though, and I think the dog at the... I'm pretty sure that was a dog. Oh my god, wait, hold up, I see it now as being a dog. Oh my god. Anyways, let's move on to the next EAS. The next video we're going to be watching today is called The Tall Man in the Woods, created by Analog Archives. Now, I don't even think this video is going to need much of an explanation. I think we all know Slendy Boy has now been, you know, put on the loose. Brother, those 8 pages are up. You gotta find them. I mean, Tall Man in the Woods, that... I feel like it all just, you know, it's all coming together. Also, watch, he's gonna be like 7, 8 feet tall, just like every other EAS scenario creature.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system.
Okay.
There has been countless spottings of a blank tall figure standing still in the woods.
Brother,
and
why
all
is...
reports had a similar point of view. Witnesses say that days before the individual was attacked, they felt uneasy, nausea, or anxious. We
Dude, this is so
suspect that
colorful.
This entity can only spawn in the woods, but we are afraid it will come to the town. Another thing to know is that this entity has a manipulating voice, so if you see it in the woods and hear it, there is no hope. If you hear a strange, unfamiliar voice in the woods, there is no hope.
You can't even run away, bro?
We advise you not to go in the woods for the time being, as only going in the woods will put your life in danger.
Alright, so they keep reiterating that the woods is big no-no. Alright, Slendy Man, he lives in the woods, and if you go in there, like, the second you hear that death cry or whatever we heard from that, you know, Skinwalker video, brother, that's just Slendy Boy, and he's coming straight after you. Anyway, sorry.
The good news is that we believe the voice of the entity is the only way it can get people to come over and kill them. So you can run away from it without it chasing you.
Oh wait, so if you do hear the voice, you can run?
For some reason you do go in the woods for a walk, wear a pair of headphones just in case.
Oh, I got you.
If you see this entity outside your house, cover your ears immediately. You will know if it is the entity, because you will have a headache, and there will be a very strong presence of bad. For more information...
There will be a very strong presence of nope. Bro, I freaking love that, actually. There's a very strong presence of bad. That's like one of my favorite things I've heard today, dude. Just...
It is the entity, because you will have a headache, and there will be a very strong presence of bad. For more information
a very strong
on this
presence
situation,
of bad.
go to www.easemergencies.com for safety tips on how to survive this.
Alright, I'm gonna be...
For now, just stay safe. May God be with you all.
Alright, thank you. You know what? I'm going to be completely honest. I feel like this EAS video made me even more confused about the threat, though. Like, I think the big takeaway from this video, brother, do not go in the forest, alright? They mentioned that at least 12 times. Now, the next EAS video we're going to be reacting to is called The Kraken, made by the Foxtrot Foundation. Now, if y'all look at this boy's subscribers, 488, brother, they make EAS videos. We got to at least, you know, bump that number up quite a bit. If y'all can do that, I would massively appreciate you. You know what? I'm gonna start the train, all right? We subscribe into them. Anyways, let's hop right into it. Emergency alerts. I guess y'all can pause it and look at it, but it said something about maritime something. Please stand by. Please remain calm. Yes. My favorite thing to be calm with.
Your vessel is operating within the active range of a classified aquatic anomaly. Designation FN 81112 the Kraken.
The kraken. Okay. That's going to be the scariest thing in this whole EAS already, bro. Kraken instead of kraken? Ah, hell no. Sorry. I didn't mean to stop your video, Foxtrot. Here we go.
This matches historical records commonly referred to as the kraken, a colossal, predatory, cephalopod-like organism capable of manipulating electromagnetic fields, generating deep sonar illusions, and warping physical space within oceanic pressure zones. Evidence of encounter may include sudden shifts in sonar readings or false depth signatures, rising temperatures in deep water columns, rhythmic tremors mimicking heartbeat-like patterns on hulls.
Bro, that's actually so cool.
By low-frequency vocalizations. Impossible bioluminescence below 2,000 meters. Emergency protocol.
Wait.
Kraken Fall 7 initiated commanding officers are to follow these instructions immediately. 1. Cease all active sonar and magnetic equipment operations.
Oh my god, or else it's gonna hunt you down.
Lights. 3. Secure all crew below deck. No exterior exposure. 4. Do not investigate any surface level tentacles, question mark lights, or voices. 5. Remain still. The anomaly detects motion and electrical activity. If targeted, the vessel may experience severe structural compromise, psychological interference, or complete disappearance.
Dude, I absolutely love this.
Wait. To containment zone. Do not attempt to engage. This is not a survivable entity. Closing note: this alert will repeat every 3 minutes. A Foxtrot amnestic recovery team will be deployed post-event. You were never here. It was never real. It listens. Transmission and Foxtrot Foundation.
I'm sorry.
Oceanic Division. Sealing the depths so surface.
Are we still talking about the kraken? All right, bro, full stop. I don't know what we were getting to in the end there, talking about it listens, don't pray, stuff like that. But dude, I absolutely love this take on the kraken. It's not just like, you know, a giant squid that's, you know, gianter, but instead they just make it like a creature with supernatural powers. Dude, I absolutely love that. Please, if you guys enjoyed this, give Foxtrot Foundation a subscription because, bro, they underrated. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. All right, now the last video we're going to be watching today is called an EAS World War III broadcast made by YP. Now, if y'all don't know what YP is, or this channel as a whole, dude, they make some of the scariest EAS scenarios because it actually makes it feel like it's so realistic. And I think it's, you know what, we're going to hop right into it. I think you guys are going to see exactly what I'm talking about.
Militarily, but also full of symbolism. God. So the fear is that this could trigger a very strong
we starting Russian off with another news broadcast.
The residential area of the city of Zaporizhia, a major city in the south of the country, very close to the front lines, was hit.
YP goes crazy with their EAS.
So
oh my god, dude. Y'all ready for World War III? We hopping right into it.
This is an NBC News special report. Here is Melissa Rayberger.
We have breaking news at this hour.
Oh my god, dude. YP. They go all out. Normal programming has been suspended by the United States government. Important instructions will follow. Ah, hell no, dude.
We interrupt this program. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow.
Oh, dude, page 1 of 1.
The National Primary EAS system has issued a National Emergency Action Notification for the continental United States. This station has interrupted its regular program at the request of the U.S. government to participate in the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test.
Oh my god, it feels like it's so, I don't know, like such an old EAS scenario.
The National Primary EAS system has issued a National Emergency Action Notification for the continental United States. This station has interrupted its regular program at the request of the U.S. government to participate in the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test.
The following message is being delivered at the direction of the United States government. This is an attack warning. I repeat, this is an attack warning. An attack warning indicates that an attack on this country has been identified and that protective measures should be initiated.
Full stop. Imagine you are just watching, you know, SpongeBob on the TV. You're watching something like that. And then as you sing in the Goofy Goober song, brother, the screen just goes black and this starts playing. Dude.
NORAD has detected the launch of 6 nuclear missiles.
Your country is about to die.
These missiles are directed towards the continental United States. This is not a test. It is anticipated that these missiles will be armed with nuclear warheads. Since the targets are unknown at this time, all civilians in the United States are highly encouraged to remain calm and seek underground refuge. Make sure you have enough non-perishable canned meals and drinkable water for the next 14 days. When the threat is passed, an all-clear siren will sound. The all-clear siren will sound like an air raid siren. Once the all-clear siren is heard, it is permissible to go outdoors.
Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna flick all the nukes into space, bro. Easy.
Radiation levels will be lethal. This broadcast shall deliver authenticated news and information on the situation to the American people in order to maintain transparency. NORAD is putting in a continuous effort to determine the missile's targets. The U.S. National Missile Defense System is currently being deployed to protect the country from incoming missiles. The Russian Federation has launched a nuclear strike against NATO states, triggering NATO Article 5 response. An attack on
oh my God, this feels so real.
On all. The President of the United States, alongside with NATO allies, has authorized a counterattack comprising the launch of intercontinental ballistic missiles, targeting critical Russian targets. This will paralyze the aggressor, preventing a nuclear retaliatory strike.
Nah, dude, you know what? Hold up. We just gotta send the Justice League after him, all right? I mean, not the country, but the nukes, all right? You know, just send Batman to, you know, like, pow one of them into space. You got Superman sending another one. You might even, you know, just bring in the boys, send Homelander after... Hell no, we ain't bringing Homelander into this. But nah, you know what? I feel like this is so avoidable, bro. We just gotta send in the soups.
This is a national emergency. American lives are in danger. Remain
oh my God, dude.
Underground
but like actually though, if you saw this.
The United States government is doing all necessary to defend.
Okay. Bro, there's like cuts off.
This is a follow-up to the previous.
All right, sorry for pausing so much, but nah, for real, like I think one of the reasons I love this so much is the fact that it feels like this EAS broadcast was rushed. Like, oh brother, we actually got the missiles coming. Is it done yet? And they're like, nah, we didn't finish creating the EAS broadcast. And he's like, all right, bro, we got to send out what we got. Like that's what absolutely like what this feels like.
National emergency.
I love it so much.
Notification.
It's like.
Potential targets
fully made
have been
with
identified
panic.
by NORAD/US Northcom. 6 incoming intercontinental ballistic missiles are expected to strike the United States in about 15 minutes. All citizens residing within 100 miles of military bases, major industrial centers, and key infrastructures such as power plants, dams, and water reservoirs in California, Nebraska,
all right,
Pennsylvania,
I'm good.
Ohio,
I'm a Floridian,
Texas,
bro.
and the District of Columbia.
What the
fuck? If you reside in any of the potential targeted states, seek underground shelter now. This is an attack warning.
Or is it saying those are the most safe places? At which point I'm screwed.
It is too late to evacuate. Relocate to a basement or underground room on the ground level of a sturdy building. Stand away from windows, doors, and exterior walls. Make as much space as possible between yourself and the outside world. Carry a battery-powered radio with you to use throughout your stay at the shelter.
Brother, start digging in the ground, all right?
Safe. You will be exposed to radioactive fallout if you leave. Fallout is a result of nuclear explosions. Sustained exposure can result in illness or death. Keep an eye on local news media for further updates. The President will be addressing on all radio and television.
Brother, we cooked. If this ever plays, you know we cooked. What the fuck, dude? Brother, I hope this isn't copyrighted or else I'm gonna have to play some goofy ass music over this, alright? What? Dude. If this just appeared on your TV, I'm sorry I'm talking over the anthem, but brother, if this started playing on your TV and you just saw this happening, I would be fucking... But for real, I'd be fucking terrified, alright? We'd be saying GG's. Actually, you probably just see me like outside being like, alright, GG. But anyways, that was YP's World War III broadcast, brother. I'm telling you, whenever we watch a YP video, it legitimately feels like it's like completely real. Like, I don't even know how they do it, but they just have like such a, I don't know, realistic vibe to all of their EAS scenarios. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, because you know what? We gotta make that grilled PB&J, all right? We gotta make more EAS videos. And that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.